Ladies and gentlemen, the Ike and Tina Turner review.
That's a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day.
I think Tina Turner's goddess. I think she's amazing.
Worried about the way things might have been.
She's like a soldier.
Keep on turning, wild berry keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Everything that she's been through is definitely something that she puts into her music.
Tina Turner's famously troubled relationship with heartbreaker husband Ike has defined her whole career. They were the hottest R&B act of the 60s, but the missus always stole the show.
She looked at you, she snarled, she kicked her legs, she threw the hair, her nails were always painted, her lips, you know, she was an animal.
I think you might like to hear something from us. Nice. And, easy.
Ike and Tina Turner had one of the most healthiest sex lives that I've ever seen.
We never, ever do nothing nice and easy.
She tended to like to let everybody know that she was getting it.
We always do it nice, rough.
She didn't care if she wake up the whole hotel.
But in the mid-60s, Ike fell in love with someone called Charlie. Tina's relationship with her drug hoover husband would never be the same again.
Tina would be tired and she'd be in bed and she'd be asleep. I'd be at the studio all night, come home, and it'd be Randy and ready to go. And Tina would be like, Ike, no, da-da-da. And then he would be like, you don't tell me no. And then he would just take it.
Ike had become an obsessive control freak, and everyone was beginning to notice.
And I'm trying to think, when did she get out of her bra?
We never planned that.
No, look.
For stage. Like, in other words, you're saying now that you planned sex for the show and we never planned it.
No, I'm not saying that.
The black dress, remember?
No, but you came out of that bra before then. Right?
Well, okay, next question.
Ike had a street mentality. He had a pimp mentality. So I didn't give a flying fuck about his life. So do you think that he would think twice about Tina? This is a man that beat her, threw coffee on her, beat her in front of the children, beat her in front of strangers. Any other woman would have crumbled under his violence.
One man has tried to totally control and rule her life, even wipe her out completely.
Lord, I smell trouble ahead of me.
She'd just go, oh, Ike, please, or something like that. And he'd go, what'd you say? And she goes, Ike. And the next thing you know, he would go, pow.
There's a lot of times she went on stage wearing shades, not because the lights were too bright. It was because she had a black eye.
If Tina had stayed with Ike another year or whatever, she'd be dead. And she probably would be dead because she probably would have ended up taking her own life because she couldn't take it anymore.
In 1976, after a particularly brutal fight, and with only 36 cents in her pocket, Tina walked out of her marriage and her career.
Is it all right for me to ask you if you and Ike are together or separated or divorced or...
Separated and divorced.
Yeah, separated and divorced?
Yeah, we are divorced.
For the next 12 years, Tina suffered in silence, but in the mid-80s she revealed the truth about Ike and made a defiantly triumphant comeback as the Queen of Heartbreak.
They were terribly clever because they played on the pain. What's love got to do with it? What a brilliant song for Tina Turner, a woman that's been battered.
The hair got madder and bigger, and she was a rock and roll sex bomb.
How do you get those sounds anyway?
Well, I breathe from my diaphragm, and I have a very healthy set of lungs.
When Tina left Ike, she went into relationships like a teenager, or let's say like a young girl courting.
Enter the Thin White Duke, one of the first to sample the delights of Tina's newfound freedom.
David Bowie always had this fascination with Tina Turner. He came back to her suite and kind of snuck in. And Tina was like, yes, everyone's gone. And he's like, no, I want you now. And finally he does. He gets Tina. And he, nails her. The next day they do the filming. And David's whispering something in Tina's ear. And Tina throws her head back and she starts laughing. I said, well, Tina, what was David saying? She goes, David said, my cock is sore. After last night, you wore me out. If you watch the video again and look back, you can actually see that. Did they sleep together?
Good girl. I would too. I would have slept with him. He was fine.
Damn.
After almost 50 years in the business, Tina is enjoying semi-retirement. Ike may be gone, but he will never be forgotten.
What Tina learned and gained from Ike was the fact that he got her on the road to where she wanted to go. And along that road was a lot of pain, but that's life. And she made it through.
Poor lady, but who's got, you know, the biggest smile on her face now and who got the best revenge. I love it.